Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick update here with ICP from this bull flag pattern here that we saw break out from before. Now just quickly note, we did take entry right in this range here ourselves for a swing trade within our community. That was taken, about a day and a half ago. We just hit 96% all targets achieved in roughly 1.5 days. Okay, so awesome stuff. Congrats to our community members. Also AVAX 40% there and OGN 73%. Not too bad for the, to round off the week there. But what we want to look at here is, kind of where's the price action going to go next? What's going to happen, if the price does pull back, and effectively get us perspective on, again, the big picture. So we're going to look at some smaller time frame stuff because the daily time frame is pretty overextended. There's no other way around it. It's a monster right now. Let's quickly note one thing though. We are starting to see two very strong green candles. So we have a third one tomorrow. Might experience a fourth red day. Okay, it's common for us to see 3 white soldiers followed by a fourth, correction. It's not always massive, but it is typically followed by a red day if you have 3 solid green days. Now you could argue that this is like 5 solid green days, but comparatively, today and yesterday were the biggest, and we could see one more massive candle before the price pulls back. Speaking of which, these 2 levels here, which were tested and consolidated a couple of times, is key level resistances from before, now likely turned supports. Okay, so again, those were weekly candlestick closures. So you can see here, price comes up here to consolidate at the previous weekly close and takes off. Comes up to the next level, previous week close, and takes off. Okay, so again, pretty standard stuff here. But let's go ahead and look at the 4-hour and kind of see what's going on. So all the moving averages as well as stochastic RSI are swinging upwards there. That shows that we have extreme bullish behavior. Big surprise, I know. It seems kind of, oh my gosh, how did you figure that one out? I know, right? That doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out we got some good momentum here. But the truth is, these larger time frames aren't going to be super telling when the price moves this fast. So we do got to use some smaller time frames. Another thing to really recognize here is we're at a 9 on TD sequential. So we've had literally a full 36 hours of continuation without correction. Okay, a lot of times you have to kind of correct yourself. We can see here previously when we hit a 9 on TD sequential, price went sideways for about a 24-hour period. Okay, so we could experience either sideways or down. Okay, now if the price does pull back, let's go ahead and see what that looks like here on the hourly, just to give you a better perspective. So if the price doesn't pull back, we could very well see these 3 levels here tested. Okay, now I'll pull out the fibs just to kind of see it. I'll post this on our playout chart on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord just so you can kind of see what that looks like. I do always provide you with some possible case scenarios there, but we're looking at $8.13, $7.75, and $7.35. There's some close approximate numbers there for a potential pullback. If it were to pull back, you got to keep in mind this may not be the top yet. Okay, so again, just some heads up. The 0.5, 0.382, or in this case 0.618, would be some pretty strong areas to pull back to, just because previous resistances typically tend to gravitate the price towards that. Okay? So that's kind of what we're looking at there. Last but not least, Ichimoku Cloud is going to give us all green lights here on a long position. Do not consider shorting this coin right now. Okay, I told you that yesterday, told you that the day before. I think I reiterated that multiple times. Keep in mind, even if the price does pull back to these levels here, you're better off staying safe and waiting for a long than you are trying to short to that level. Okay. Again, shorts carry inherently a lot more risk, and you want to be very careful with that. Okay, so again, awesome stuff here with that. Congrats once more to our community members. Thank you for the wonderful feedback. Glad it's working very well for you. And also to quick heads up, we have a phenomenal partnership here with BingX. Be sure to check them out. They have excellent benefits if you use my link to register. Link down below for that. And of course, just know they're no KYC, no VPN, highly recommended. So be sure to check them out. They're awesome. They do also have a safeguard for trading. If you are new to trading with them and you haven't traded with them yet, you have to use my link to register, but by December 17th, which is roughly 24 hours from now, you will be able to get a safeguard there on your first trade wherever applicable. Okay, so if you haven't traded with them yet, considering it, go ahead and do so. You got a $100 safeguard there. All right, folks, I hope you learned something here today. Comment below if you did. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Like, subscribe, follow. Greatly appreciate you. And of course, jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. Obviously, my Discord and Telegram community, if you're considering becoming a community member, to jump on into these juicy profits here. But either way, phenomenal group of folks here. Greatly appreciate working with all of you. You make my life just tremendously better to be able to interact with some awesome traders on the daily. Thanks again for everything. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.